Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to A Man's Journey, video number 6. This video has been interesting to make, to say the least. I have tried to record it now 3 or 4 different times. The first time I was out in the wilderness, and I was actually down the river, and the audio had things like the airplane that's flying in right now, and that's all you could hear. So hopefully that won't be the case with this airplane. But we won't know until we go back home and take a look. The second time I tried to record, I got no audio recording at all, and took a while to get it back. The other day I was watching Obese to Beast, and he's doing a new series called Heavy Talk, and it's a series where he's interviewing different people who also have YouTube channels or are people in the weight loss community, I guess. The lady that he interviewed in this last video, I don't remember her name, but she does a lot of videos that are reaction videos to other people that are in the health at every size movement. Or basically, they believe that you can be healthy no matter how fat you are, and some of it's not bad, but the extremes are pretty out there. Basically, saying that you can weigh 400 pounds and be completely healthy. And I think first off, they just are having an issue with defining the difference between health and fitness. You can be more fit at 300 pounds than a person who's at 180 or 200 pounds, just because of sedentary lifestyle versus somebody who moves more. When I was hiking, what was it, like 5 years ago, I still weighed over 300 pounds, and I could hike as well or better than some of my friends that, were normal to slightly overweight. And that's just because I'd been biking for a year before that, and stuff, and been doing hiking for months and months and months. And so my body was just more conditioned for that, which that's more fitness than health. So was I healthier than those friends? No. Was I more fit? In some regards, yes. In others, no. And I think that's the big thing is a lot of them say, if you go look at my numbers, I'm completely healthy. I don't have diabetes. I don't have this. I don't have that. And the thing that most of us that are not on board with that particular, especially the extreme side, are like, we think that yes, that might be the case now, but if you continue in the lifestyle that you're in, what will be, when you're 60 or 80, will you A, be alive, and B, will you still be quote unquote healthy? For me, I believe that having significant amount of excess fat in and of itself is not healthy for your body. It's inflammatory, which helps feed all types of diseases. And so to try to say that a 300-pound person is somehow healthy and that you can be healthy at every size is just a little bit crazy, in my opinion. You can be working on your health from any size. Another part of what the girl does who was interviewed, she talks a lot about morbid obesity and the issues that just a lot of people don't talk about. She talks about like her body shutting down and not being able to move very much. Even Obese to Beast, he talks about when he worked at Vans, when he was around his heaviest, he would always be, thinking about when the next break he could take to sit down, because being up for very long can get really difficult. Makes your joints hurt, things like that. Your back, that's a big one for me, is my lower back will hurt, either bent over or So sitting will make it hurt, standing will make it hurt, and so you got to be somehow between the two, and it's just annoying mainly. So she talks about things like that, and then another big one is like seating, auditoriums, like for baseball games or something. Basically anywhere where the seat arm does not move or exists, and is stationary. Restaurants that have chairs that have arms generally do not accommodate morbidly obese people. The movie theater is one place where, because the arm folds up, that you can, like, I'll have a seat and then the seat next to me. The thing with the seats in a plane is the seat belts generally are not long enough, so you have to then go ask for a seatbelt extender, and all of that stuff is things that for me just make me feel uncomfortable. And you put enough of those together, and eventually you just start not going places. Choices not to do things just because I don't want to be an inconvenience to other people. And the problem with that, again, is that I don't live life, or definitely not the type of living that I want to do. I've got dreams and I've got plans for things that I want to do and things I want to experience. The way I've let weight hold me back, and at the same time, I need to not use that as an excuse to continue to allow myself to be held back. It's worth getting out there, even if it's inconveniencing somebody else. It's worth me getting out there and doing different things. So, like, even flying, if the opportunity came up, I would, I would hope that I would say yes. Even if I had to, buy two seats or whatever I need to do to accommodate that, hopefully I'd be willing to do it. So just like my new motto, don't let perfection get in the way of progress. So just working with what I've got and thinking outside the box and making things happen, because life is short. There are things that I believe that I was supposed to go do, that I just didn't do because I was afraid. And I was either worried about what somebody else was going to think or say, or inconvenience, somebody else. And I, I don't want to live like that. And I hope that for anybody who's listening, um, that if you need, whether you're obese or not, if you're listening to this and you go, hey, there's some area of my life that I'm allowing fear to rob me of, my prayer for you would be that you would be able to step up and take hold of that spot in life, um, and not allow fear to rule you. Well, thanks again for tuning in to A Man's Journey. This has been a good video. I have enjoyed making it. I have hope you have enjoyed watching it. If you have, like down below, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.